Guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's Liquid Hotshot. We are here on our FIFA 20 Road to Glory here at Morecambe, and lovely feedback so far on the whole series, the whole episode, the first episode, sorry, absolutely amazing. The feedback I received on the first episode and the amount of love and support you guys give me, it's unbelievable. I just have to thank you guys and be humble about it, and we're just going to keep going with it. I've had a couple recommendations for transfers. I have them noted on my phone, and I will look into that and get them scouted after we finish the last match off camera. So today's episode we're going to be playing Colchester away from home, Forest Green at home, as well as Stevenage away. Then we're going to be simming Leighton Orient at the Globe Arena, as well as Crawley away from home. And then the last game we're going to play in today's episode is going to be the game against Crew Alexandra, who currently sit near the bottom of the table. If we can pick up 3 points against Colchester, that'll put us in a better situation because they're currently first. So if we can pick up 3 points on the league leaders, we will move forward into looking at those automatic promotion positions. And Forest Green are near the bottom, Stevenage are just outside of the playoffs, Leighton Orient low mid-table, Crawley are in mid-table, and Crew Alexandra, like I said, they're at the bottom. So we've got a variety of fixtures today, and hopefully we can pick up quite a few points. Got some scout reports on people I've been looking at, and I will look at those in between the games we're doing today. And first game of the episode, we're going to be playing Colchester. Stephen Old feels as though he could have made a difference against Bradford. Unfortunately, mate, it's not the right opponent for you. At least I don't think it is. And let's go for it, guys.
Yeah, it's a great day for football.
Alright, away from home against Colchester United. Top of the table against, I think, we're 5th or 6th. So, it is a big match for us. We need 3 points, preferably. I don't really want a draw. I will only really take a win today in this match.
The way he's been playing recently.
Well, you look at his league goal tally, and it's there for all to see. Such a danger man, as he's sure to be today.
I want 3 points. We need 3 points to kind of push us further away from that mid-table fight. I don't want to drop in there going into December and January, etc. I want to stay with the top dogs and see what we can do. So, in saying that, let's get this going. Well in Cranston. Find Reese Oates on the left hand side.
It's going to be very tough for the opposition today to break down the home team's
Gonna play it out wide to O'Sullivan.
Stats, very few teams have broken them down.
And I think what makes this team so hard to beat is the fact that
to go in front now.
Alessandra. Oh wow, you need to be doing a little bit better than that. I'll take that. Oh no!
They read the opponent's mind and got the ball.
Deflection
for the team to attack into.
Took the ball away from us.
He wants to pull it back here.
Well, Intana is on point as O'Sullivan. Gonna make a little burst through midfield here. Gonna
news of a penalty from
keep the ball.
It's a penalty for
before we move forward again.
A slight delay.
Going to play it to Sean Miller, who nutmegs his opponent. Sean Miller, that's one.
Has opened the scoring, 1-0 here.
Let's just not get too hesitant with the chances or
out into the wide
we don't want to sleep on this match. We need 3 points, so the more goals we score, more chance we have of winning. As we find Alessandra here in the middle of the park, he's going to distribute it out wide to Sean Miller, who drifted out wide. He's going to play it Miller, Alessandra, back to Miller. That should be 2. So
Number 24.
See what we can do on that goal difference tally. Just in case we need it near the end of the season. That's a corner.
That's a fine goal. I want to see it again. I bet you do too. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball
Well
into
in,
the penalty
Sullivan.
area now.
Now you can
Can he take the
burst
ball
forward
in
just
this
a little
area
bit.
and keep them going up the field.
Miller's going to come forward now.
He's one-on-one with the goal. It's
Find Sean Miller, who finds Alessandra.
There's some space to work the ball into.
Alessandra's just going to try and go through there.
Really well, the defender there.
Didn't really have many options. Long ball merchants maybe by Colchester. Kenyon well in, that's what a CDM needs to do.
To defend, aren't they? So
Win the ball in the middle of the pitch, and I've seen that from Miller to Alessandra, and that's 3. Wow.
To the game from the team that's taking them to the cleaners.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum.
So that's half time, and that's 3-0.
3-0 here.
Good first half, in fairness. Probably one of the best first halves we've had in this
No apologies
save
for
so
focusing
far.
on this fella.
Well,
So the second half gets underway here
As you can see from the scoreline as we start the second
at
half.
the Colchester
There might not be too
ground.
much of a contest left in this game.
And it is 3-0. So, you know, we are playing well. And the manager's informed his team,
Alan McAnally's our man.
the Morecambe team,
Alan, what have you
not
got
to get
tell us?
too
It's a third goal
complacent
for Scunthorpe United. 48 minutes played. 3-0.
with the
Here's Alan,
scoreline.
guiding it through.
And this is exactly why, because Miller is on a hat-trick. Well, Sullivan, very good tackle.
Well, the home team has been outplayed, and the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
oh, haven't they?
Really in the clear now, in on goal.
Alessandro back to Miller.
It's got to be.
That's a 4 for him.
They really are on top now. Stretching. Split them when you talked about the teams at the start. Very similar players, very similar stats going into the game, but it's turned out to be one-sided.
Well, it has. I mean, the scoreline would suggest that. In open play, I don't think there's been
Miller
much
plays it out
choose
wide
between
to,
the two, but it's the two sets of
Oates,
strikers
who
that
cuts
have made the
in.
difference. The way the winning side at the moment has
Fortunately
taken
can't
those
find
chances.
Miller.
Robinson. One or two options now in forward areas.
Play it out
for them.
wide to Senior. Or Senior, depending on
And it's
what you
in
want to
by the
do,
post.
and Colchester grab one back.
Well,
News of that.
it's another goal for Scunthorpe United. 6 minutes remain. 4-0.
That's Alan McAnally keeping us bang up to date. Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that. It's a certain goal. Keepers. Oh, he slipped his. Here's a chance.
Oh, Sullivan even grabs one now. 3 points from the first game. Very good game for us, as Sean Miller gets the match ball. 4 shots, 4 goals. And 3 points picked up against the league leaders in a very dominant display. The most dominant display we've had as of yet here at Morecambe. And let's just continue it in the games ahead. So thanks to an absolutely superb performance by absolutely everyone at Morecambe, we've done everyone fighting for an automatic place to go up to League 1. A very good favour. Colchester dropped 3 points there, taking their second loss of the season, as myself, Scunthorpe and Swindon all come through with another victory as well. Next match is against Forest Green Rovers. We are 5 points behind Colchester now, not 7. So that's, no, that doesn't make sense. We are 5 points behind them now, no longer 8 points behind them, so we close that gap just a smidge. Hopefully we can continue in that vein, as we have a few of our players to train. So we're going to be training. Naturally I want to train him, but there he is. I want to train our man at the back, Callum Cooper, and all of his ratings go up. That's absolutely mental. That's lovely. So that takes him quite a way to becoming a 63 overall. A very good training session. Proud of you, Callum. You're playing up to it. And AJ Leach-Smith wants to play a few more games, so I guess we can play him in this match against Forest Green Rovers. And we are going to drop Alessandro just for this game. Like I said, just for this game. We'll see what happens there. But naturally, Miller recently has been a lot more clinical in front of goal. And other than that, I'm going to play Ellison over Oates just because he's a little bit tired. And who else can I play? I don't know if I want to play Hewitt, in fairness. Brewitt, sorry. I mean, he still has room to grow, but he will never grow to the quality that Callum Cooper is. He's a lot slower. I think this guy's name is Stevenhold. I think, I'm not too sure, but yeah, no. This is the team we're going to field up against Forest Green Rovers. Team's playing very well. We've got Wilding and O'Sullivan as our current highest rating on the team. Callum Cooper will naturally probably supersede that, with Halstead, the younger goalkeeper, going in net for a few games. And Cranston and Tanner, the two promising fullbacks for the team. It's the team we're fielding. Miller is 32, so we will have to source a replacement, hopefully, unless Stockton can live up to the challenge. But for now, it's going to be Leach-Smith and Miller up top for the game against Forest Green.
Can he add to the goals he scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live. It's a very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Globe Arena.
Big welcome. Nice to have you with us.
First home game of the episode, and we're going to be playing up against Forest Green Rovers. Not going to lie, I actually like that kit. That's a very nice kit.
A lot of talk about the tactics
for
these
them.
two managers are likely to employ. Beforehand, we'll soon find out.
Bit of a rotated squad, as we mentioned earlier, but as you saw just then, Sean Miller is the highest scorer in the league. He's played 12 goals in 13 games, so not too bad, if you ask me. I mean, at 60 odd goals is the league tally. I don't think he'll hit that many goals, but he can definitely give it a try. But at kick-off, big up the Morecambe Dons. Let's get another 3 points.
It's reflected in that shape that we see.
It's Miller.
I'm Miller here, who plays it on to AJ Leach-Smith. First touch of the ball, and he scores.
News in this fashion, so close.
Plays out wide to O'Sullivan.
It's clipped in over the
Oh,
top.
they've caught me there.
This could be the leveller. No, he's missed it. To O'Sullivan. Miller. Good vision here. Must score. Goal.
Miller is always in the right place in the right time.
Dawson. Allen.
Going to play it to Ellison there. Just going to find the run of Leach-Smith, who's on his own. Going to take a shot near post, and that's the third.
Goal news from Bradford.
Overshot that cross, and O'Sullivan keeps it in.
Right on the spot.
He's going to get past their left mid and past their left centre mid.
Miller.
play it,
Oh, he spotted
try
the
and
pass
find
cut it
Leach
out.
Smith again, but fortunately we couldn't quite. Green.
And as a result, he's got himself a few goals.
And defended well by
Close
ourselves.
down here.
Find a run by Leach Smith, who's going to
might have put
find
his
Sean
teammate
Miller
in here.
again. Miller's just a little bit quicker than AJ Leach Smith. Going to play it on long just to keep that ball.
Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper.
And unfortunately,
And the goalkeeper's got it at last. And this time,
not
in a
something
way where he can take the heat out of the situation. It was
we
pretty
could
hot for
convert
him
there.
just before keep it out.
Defender did a bit, you know, better defending than they had been doing,
So we
and
reached the break.
that made me
3-0,
take the shot a little bit
half-time
earlier
score.
than I would have done. Half time, it's 3-0, guys.
Not off.
Second half,
You don't
3-0
often get a first half as
to
one-sided as this
Morecambe.
one.
So let's
They've been very good. The
try
team that are
and
leading, of
keep
course.
it up. And again, like we did against Colchester, try and not get
Really
too
strong
complacent
tackle,
and
and the
pick
ball's
up
gone out
another
for a
3
throw.
points, and then we'll be sat on 30 points from 15 games. They try and switch the play too much, and when they do, put a bit too much power on it. So it never
them
seems
up
to
with a
help
through
them
pass.
as Miller releases Leach Smith here,
Goal!
and that's his hat trick.
Three of the best. He's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat trick.
For
Colchester
O'Sullivan.
United, 59 minutes played, 1-0.
Top work, Alan. We're back here now.
Colchester
with
having
Alan
trouble
Smith.
with a bit of the firepower up against Crewe Alexandra, who
He's
had lost
got it
to
now.
Swindon when we played
He's
Colchester.
aimed it in towards the
So
front post.
take a
Didn't
shot
really
there,
work the
but
keeper,
not
did he?
the best of shots really. In all fairness, as I get Halstead to play it out. To Miller, lovely footwork by the Englishman.
Easy in possession.
Gonna
Now,
find
here is
Leach
the chance
Smith,
for him.
who's gonna then give
This
it
is the
back to
moment.
Miller.
Two for him
And Miller's
today,
just gonna
and
rub
his
salt
team
in the
are
wounds.
benefiting from his sharpness in front of goal.
Dishes as
Chance
well.
to work
So,
it from the flanks.
He is good, you know. He's one of those players where he's just consistently scoring goals at the level he's playing at. As I find AJ Leach
Fancy
Smith
his
somehow
chances
there.
and getting past these
Gonna play it
players.
to
Slipping it through.
Sean Miller,
Good defensive
who I
play,
wanted
no
to play it across to Leach
He's
Smith,
taken the
and Leach
chance,
Smith
beautifully.
manages to get some on that. It's 6-0. It is 6-0, guys.
Coming onto the pitch.
Look for a ball in the box there. Not really that accurate, in fairness. Someone got on the end of it, like, but
Now they're looking to get
want their
forward from
player.
this position. They've opened them up
As once again we go 6 in front and we concede one.
long way to go.
Ending by Sutton there.
Very alive there and very quick out the
And
blocks.
here we come on the counter attack. I think this is what works for us so well, because we can. I mean, that wasn't the best of passes, but Ellison somehow managed to save that, and then I mugged myself off again.
It's broken down.
Just there to find Kenyon, and that is 2 wins from 2 games in today's episode. Both scorelines being 6-1.
Extraordinary,
Very well.
exceptional, elegant,
Very
excellent.
nice that.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything
5 attempts, 4 goals,
It's Miller.
and I'll see you back in the menus.
Threads it through.
So after the game against, I've already forgotten, against Forest Green Rovers, we move up into 4th position. We're only 2 points behind Swindon Town, who sit in the 3rd automatic promotion slot. Now, League 2 and League 1, I do believe, have 3 automatic promotion slots with 3 playoff slots. In both promotion cases, so there are more teams in the Championship than there is in League 2 and League 1. That's just how it works, because normally if you're in the Championship you have 2 automatic places and then you have 4 playoff places instead of, for example, to get up into the Premier League. But yeah, we're looking alright. We're 2 points behind Swindon and 2 points ahead of Exeter, so we're sitting relatively comfortable as we go towards the simulation game of Stevenage. Now we're going to double check as to where Stevenage are in the table, as Miller extends his top of the chart goal scoring record, have the second highest goal difference in the league. Only person scoring as many goals as us at the current moment in time is Swindon. No, sorry, I lied. We do have the biggest goal difference in the league. They've conceded one more goal than us, but we've scored the same amount, so we're alright for now. As Salford are now 1 point clear of Colchester. I think they drew a game and then won. So when Colchester lost, they drew, so they gained 1 point, and then Colchester won again. So yeah, but Stevenage are 9th. We've got a 5 point gap against those. And captaincy suggestions, you can do one because I'm not playing the game, so it technically doesn't affect anything. I said I would play a rotated squad. I'm going to keep Leach Smith on. And I don't want to risk, in fairness, because I mean they are only 9th. They're not exactly mid-table. We're going to swap Ellison out for Oates, and that's going to be our team. Alessandra's going to remain on the bench for now. I'm going to put Roach in that. That's what I'm going to do. I would like to save those changes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can pick up 3 points through this simulated match after we attend the press conference.
Hi guys, I think we're ready for questions now.
Stephen Hold is in good form. Will we see more of him today? Nothing personal. Nothing personal against him. Exceeding expectations so far this season, and promotion is looking a very real possibility. Does your team have what it takes to keep the momentum going? Our momentum isn't dropping. Mr. Bell, in your opinion, is there a chance that Stevenage will win the match against your team? You know, there's the possibility that Stevenage can secure a win, but when you come up against a team who've scored 12 goals in 2 matches, you would like to think that they would have a slim chance.
Next time.
Okay. So we go into the simulated game away from home against Stevenage. Can we pick up 3 points? We drop 2 points, but we get a draw. I'm happy with that. They don't gain any points on us, but we don't gain any points on the league leaders. But in saying that, Port Vale and Swindon Town also drew their games, so we're not in the worst state. And Salford lose? No, Salford didn't lose. Salford drew again, and Colchester won there, so that Colchester are back at the top of the table with a 7 point gap. Yikes. Okay, as we go to train, Cooper and Oates, as heading, vision, passing and finishing goes up for Cooper. We get very, very close once again to being a 63 rated. Moving towards the Leyton Orient game, which is going to be another simulated game. But before we do so, we have the Youth Squad Monthly Report to look at, which is Ewan Hill, the 18-year-old central attacking midfielder. Now, he's potentially 74 to 94. Okay, if we want him to minimum hit a 74, we do need to train him, but I need to balance training Cooper with Ewan Hill, just to make sure that the 2 youth players we are bringing through into the team will have the real possibility of making a big impact on the team. And as I say that, actually, Cooper has gone up to a 63 rating, now worth £675,000. Okie dokie, so Leyton Orient. Next simulated game, and the scoreline's 2-1 with Cooper. Wow. Callum Cooper, our centre back, pulling off the win for us, scoring a brace for us from the back. That's very nice. We maintain the gap between Port Vale and Swindon on both sides of the spectrum, I'm gonna go ahead and have I got Ewan Hill? Yes, I've got him in a preset. We're gonna go ahead and simulate him. So his rating goes up to a 59 now, and it is relatively close to a 60. We'll get him to a 60 and then we'll train Callum Cooper again. His rating is now 59, so at some point he will be able to break through to the squad. We get a week off, so we don't play this weekend, so we play in about 7 days time. So we're gonna go ahead and train Ewan Hill, and like I hoped, he has gone up to a 60 overall now, so hopefully if we do give him some game time it will naturally improve, but if we continue to train him it will be alright. So we get the final scout report on Felix Nemchenko, who's a Man City cam. 62 rating. I mean, if I brought him in, I would be looking at £8,000 in wages. But if I can grow Ewan Hill in, I won't have to negotiate a contract for the rest of the season, so I can keep him on 450 and save us a bit of money rather than increase the deficit. I can potentially decrease the deficit if we keep going with Ewan Hill. Because I mean, how tall is Ewan? If we're going to have a look, 5'7", so you know he's not as tall as Nemchenko, but I mean younger and probably has a higher potential in fairness. And you know his agility, his sprint speed's not there at the minute, but he's got the agility and the balance. Ball control's decent. You know his technicals need improving a wee bit, as well as his physicals, but at the minute, you know, for an 18-year-old 5'7" cam is what you'd expect really. Alright, let's sim towards Crawley. So Crawley Town, where do they sit in the table? They sit 9th as well. Now, as Stevenage move up into the playoff spots, as Scunthorpe move down. So we are 7 points in front of Crawley. We're going to go ahead and sim this game, and we're going to play Crewe Alexandra. Yeah, I reckon that'll be the best bet, because then I can basically walk over Crewe Alexandra. Fingers crossed, can we pick up 3 points? We do indeed. Wildig and AJ Leach-Smith bringing us another 2-1 victory home, and another 3 points puts us into the automatic promotion spot ahead of Swindon Town on goal difference. We are 4 points behind Salford and 5 points behind Colchester. So again, the top two have dropped a few points in the games where we have been catching. So that's not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and train Callum Cooper and Reece Oates just a little bit more, as Callum Cooper's interception, defensive awareness, ball control and dribbling goes up again. We are looking quite good for promotion now. Okay, and we'll see you in the match against Crewe Alexandra.
Goals he scored already this season. He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match, and it's live. What a lovely day for football. Welcome to you all.
Last game of the episode against Crewe Alexandra here at the Crewe Alexandra ground. Don't have a clue what it's called, but Sean Miller is still the highest top scorer in the league. Currently sat on 14 goals, so not too bad. Fielding our best team, our team that could possibly get us into League One and move us up in that football pyramid. Not only that, before I started the game, I simulated those couple of days just before this game, and my manager rating went from 86 to 90, and I have no clue why. So yeah, let's try and get another 3 points and end this episode off unbeaten. Start off the counter attack. Gonna find Sean Miller out wide as we try to get past Nolan in the back line there. Leach Smith, very nice work keeping the ball there through the defenders. Unfortunately put it straight at the keeper, and goalkeeper managed to parry it out, and we managed to keep it in as Crew Alexandra are panicking around the back, it seems now.
Must take the lead here.
And I thought we're thinking too much for that one. We could have taken a shot, maybe a goal there, but Leach Smith intercepts. We're going to play it out wide for Sean Miller. Finds Leach Smith, and a very good tackle from Crew Alexandra.
Could whip it in from here. Alan McInally right on the button to tell us about a goal that's just happened elsewhere.
It's a second goal for the home team. 38 minutes played. 2-0.
Salford go 2-0 up against Macclesfield Town. That's a relatively local match for those two teams.
Trying to find an opportunity.
That is a very good opportunity, and Leach Smith couldn't take it.
Swung in from the corner. Cross has come to nothing.
It's going to rebound out to George Tanner.
Goalless, possession fairly equal. Just neat.
Really
that's lovely. Kenyon's not going to miss that though.
Good move, and what a good finish that is.
Strike from the skipper.
2 minutes of added time.
Now Green, able to
intercepted by Sean Miller, and the referee blows it there, even though we could have had a nice counter attack. So second half then, away from home against Crew Alexandra, from Crew.
It's a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved. He's cut that out well read. He's got the option to get in across now. They're coming in at the back post, his teammates. It was dropping in, and the goalkeeper made sure it didn't by tipping it over.
Well, the tide has been heading in only one direction, and a chance here, according to the crowd, to get a goal.
Goal kick now.
Finally, Crew have a shot which goes wide, and we get the restart.
Really
Check it out.
Done so.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes.
George
I
Tanner.
do wonder whether this was the game plan all along, to sit off, to allow the opposition to have it, and when they do nick the ball on the turnover, to go for the throat, and they've done it brilliantly.
Fine, Wildig.
Good reading of the play by the defender. Got to be.
Very lovely save there by Roch. Their striker just seemed to walk through my defence there. Not the best of defending, but can hold on and maybe get one more goal. We should be set for another 3 points.
There's still danger here after this half clearance.
So lovely interception from AJ Leach Smith. He's going to play it to Wildig. He's going to win that? No, he's not. He's not going to win it.
Well, the atmosphere's improving now. Now the home team need to improve. They're still in with a shout.
Yeah, time is running
George
out.
Tanner is doing a very good
Oh,
job.
they've got their equaliser.
And they've got an equaliser.
That's the very with Alan Smith. Still on the lookout for that chance to open up the opposition.
Nice defending there from Sutton. And now we're going to come forward. Probably the last attack of the game. Potentially. Leach Smith back to Wildig. Wildig, you're going to have to knock it forward a little bit, pal. Wildig gets us a corner, and the game ends 1-1. But we end the episode there, guys. Unbeaten. Very good episode for us. And before we end off the episode, we'll see where we are in the league table. Okay, so in the next episode we will be playing against Fleetwood Town in the FA Cup, but we're gonna quickly look the League 2 table. We dropped back into 4th. Swindon picked up a win and we picked up a draw, so 2 points behind them again. Our goal difference is not looking too shabby. The top 4 teams have a goal difference of 20 or above. Colchester and myself with 21 goal difference, Salford with 22 and Swindon with 20. And everyone, with the exception of Port Vale, everyone else in the league doesn't have a goal difference of above 10. So hopefully we can pick up some more points in the next episode. And in the next episode we will be playing against Fleetwood Town in the second round, first round of the FA Cup. Second round, I think. Then we'll be playing against Plymouth, simulating Carlisle, Newport, and we will also be simming Oldham and finishing the game off against December as we head into the January transfer window. So guys, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please do drop a like down below. It shows me how much you guys like, naturally, it's in that word, how much you like the series. Subscribe if you're new, it helps to build the community we have growing here. And as per usual guys, I thank you so much for all the support recently, and any feedback you have or anything you would like me to implement, please let me know. I have taken notes from Gary Dodd regarding potential signings in January. I might not actually bring anyone in January, just to save a bit more money, maybe more focus on that youth academy and bring players up through there for relatively cheaper. But yeah guys, have a lovely day, take care, bye bye.